175 years ago, St. Madeleine Sophie gave us a great gift. We would call that today Sacred Heart Greenwich. Of course, our first location was New York City, 6 locations ago. This is our 7th and final location. I think I can say confidently this is our permanent home.
Mother Hardy was originally from Louisiana. She attended Grand Coteau and fell in love with the Society of the Sacred Heart. She especially adored St. Madeleine Sophie and the religious and spiritual and philosophical ideas that she transmitted to the students. St. Madeleine Sophie called upon Mother Hardy to set up a school for us. Mother Hardy came on, and in 1845, she came to New York. The school was a rip-roaring success, as who could, imagine that it wouldn't have been a success.
From the very beginning, though, we were dedicated to the cause of our mission, which was to graduate girls who were thinkers and doers. That was true then, in 1848. It's even more true now, and I would say probably even more urgently needed by the world today.
Sacred Heart was a blossoming experience for my daughter. She came out of a quiet shell and then really blossomed, took advantage of the opportunities we had here.
I loved it here, without question. To see Amanda arrive in middle school, she was so happy, and that just made me and her father very happy. Then to have these 2 legacies come is the icing on the cake.
I have 9 aunts that went here, my sisters, my own children are even here right now, so it's really special to see how Sacred Heart Greenwich has formed my whole family.
Madison literally came skipping down the hall, and having not wanted to come here, got in the car and said, "When can we start?" And I just got such a good feel about the people and the community. I felt like this was a place that shared the values that we had as a family.
It's just a feeling. I knew that Sacred Heart felt right for us. And my husband had never been here before and walked on campus and said, "This is it."
What I love most about Sacred Heart is that no matter what you decide to do here, you'll always have the support of your peers. And I think that's incredibly important when you are growing up. And to have that sort of confidence in yourself is something that you carry with you for the rest of your life.
It always feels like home. From when I went to school here until my first day here as a mother at this school, it still has the same warm feeling that it did then as it does now. It might look a lot different, but I still walk in these front doors and I have the same feeling every single day.
I love most about Sacred Heart is that whenever you walk in, it's like you feel good inside because you say hi to all your friends and then they're like your family too.
Sacred Heart really brings us together as a community, and I think that the opportunities we have to explore our faith, such as retreats or chapels or liturgies, really help guide us academically and as a community.
Your kindness is not unnoticed here. The love that you share with one another, it's reflected, and you see it all around you, and I think that it's a fantastic way to live your life, and every day in choosing to lead with love, it's one of the most important aspects of my day.
The goals and criteria are our fundamental gift to the community we find ourselves in. They are a gift of Sophie Barra, brought to us by her greatest gift, Philippine Duchesne. And the goals and criteria are our mandate. They're our non-negotiables, really in what we would call our values we offer to families.
I think the role of faculty is to use the goals to really advance education in each and every girl that comes through the doors, to allow our students to build a foundation of knowledge, and then they can use their critical thinking skills going forward to navigate the world and to make their own judgments.
I think the Sacred Heart goals and criteria really helps to structure each of the students' well-roundedness and puts emphasis on values such as wisdom and religion and social responsibility and justice.
Sacred Heart has so many traditions, but my favorite tradition that we do as a family is Christmas Eve here at Sacred Heart in the chapel.
My favorite Sacred Heart tradition is Ring Day. I received my ring last year from a girl who was in the grade above me, and I wear it every single day.
My favorite tradition is my communion. When I got the bread last year, it felt like I was a part of the church and God.
So for me, one of the best traditions, of course, is the father-daughter dance. And because I'm a father of twins, I get 2 dances. So it's been a great tradition since the 3rd grade. And this year, of course, it's the senior dance, and I will be a dadrical, which is awesome and also rather, it's going to be interesting to see because I haven't sung in a long time. So, but that's one of the best traditions by far.
Conjure and field day, because everybody kind of joins in to become like one community on those days.
When I see our graduates walking out in the spring with their white dresses on, and they're greeted by students in the lower school with a little bouquet of flowers.
I love Goûter because it gives us an opportunity to just sit around with some classmates and some friends, some faculty and staff, and just enjoy an afternoon snack.
The Mother-Daughter Liturgy is truly my favorite tradition. It's really special that I've been able to experience it with my own mother as a student, and now to experience it with my children as a mother.
Conjure. Oh, I just love it. One of the things I love about it is that the girls just go wild. They're so happy. The joy is contagious.
My favorite thing of all to get back to this is the carrying on of tradition, that they have kept their traditions. As much as the school has changed physically and a lot of the things that are done here, it hasn't changed at all, and that's my favorite thing.
Our girls join our community as children of the Sacred Heart, and embedded in that is this notion, well, how can I be better? Well, one can't be better unless you change. And then the gift you've received, namely being your best self, coming to understand who you are, and God's call for you in the world, is not meant to be kept close and quiet, but really loud and public, and to share their gifts that they've discovered with the world. That's transformative.
Oh, I know Mother Hardy would be overjoyed at the work that we do today in this school, and in all Sacred Heart schools, in all fairness. I think she was a woman who had a very distinct and very strong feeling that women were really men's equals. And I think that we carry that tradition on today.
We can't only look back, because sometimes the 175th anniversary is an opportunity to look back at our history and our heritage, but that should only be a springboard to moving forward, to be innovators here and now. Sophie would never want us to do exactly what she did in 1800 or 1810, or even in 1848. We find ourselves now, 2023, on the cusp of 2024. We have great work to do. And this lens of innovation is not meant to be reckless or trendy. It's really meant to be true to who we are as Sacred Heart educators and the graduates we gift the world with.